Be sure to check out my Patreon for weekly exclusive interviews, extra content on Veve and Omi, and building generational wealth, as well as money management tips from experienced whales. Yo, what's going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we're back with another Veve and Ecomi video, man. So it looks like the prices are starting to head down into oblivion. Yeah, things are not looking too hot right now. I mean, it's looking very, very good for the investors, those people trying to accumulate, trying to get some more Omi. Like, I mean, it's looking very, very good, but we still could potentially go down. I mean, inflation could still get worse. I mean, there's a lot of catalysts and a lot of reasons why things could continue to go down. So, I mean, this may not be the end of the road right here. Obviously, there's going to be some resistance. People are going to see the prices go lower, and they're going to be like, "Oh, I'm going to buy at these levels." And then when they buy, it's probably going to drop some more. Like, it's just those people momentarily hold the price up because people are super bullish. They're like, oh, it can't go much lower than this, not realizing that it can really go, it can go a decent amount lower than this. So yeah, that being said, man, as you can see, you kind of see it like this is very bearish. Obviously, this is very bearish. You see it heading straight down, then a rounding, it rounds right here and heads down more. As it keeps rounding, it has a pattern of rounding and then going down, rounding and then going down. So it's probably going to continue to go down and fall if I had to guess. But yeah, we already know the price targets. The price target was around 0.0009. Like that's as low as it could, well, not as low as it could go, because it could go lower than that. But that's like the expected price. Like that's the expected price of this. But yeah, that being said, if you're not understanding why the price of the Omi token is going down, first off, I do want to break down the fact that Veve is not connected to the Omi token right now. We don't have the Omi to NFT or anything. Like, currently we have a utility token that has no utility, so there's no reason for the price to move. So don't fall for any of the FOMO, any of the hype or anything like that. We're in the middle of a bear market, recession, a world war. It's so much stuff going on. Like, look at the prices of food, look at the inflation, like food prices, gas prices. It's like, you really just got to think of all the reasons that markets as a whole would be down. So as you can see, we're at 0.0012 with the Omi, but let's actually move over to Bitcoin. So as you can see, look at Bitcoin. This is what's going on with Bitcoin right now. So it's went from 30,000 down to 27.5 thousand. As you can see, this is very bearish, and Bitcoin is heading down as expected as well. If you all watched the video like a week or so ago, it was actually pointed out that we were going to be heading down. Like this shouldn't come as a shock to anyone. That's why I was saying at that point in time, I wasn't really interested in accumulating more Omi tokens at those prices, because we knew that we were going to come down. We knew the inflation numbers was coming out, and based on the gas prices and stuff alone, like, I mean, the inflation numbers wasn't going to be good. What did you think was going to happen when the inflation numbers came out? Obviously, things would get worse. So yeah, that being said, as you can see, like, Bitcoin is getting hammered out here, man. Bitcoin is definitely getting hammered. As you can see, Bitcoin was kind of going, and then the whales tried to push it up. Then they're like, nah, we sell it. So yeah, more and more people, it looks like the sellers, like, look at this, selling, a lot of selling right here. So it looks like back to back, people are starting to sell more and more Bitcoin. Now, I'm actually happy about this. I mean, this is a great accumulation phase with Bitcoin, and it's creating more opportunities because Bitcoin is going down and bringing everything down with it. So that's always fire. Next we have, look at Ethereum. Ethereum is at 1.4 thousand, and this actually, we know that this was projected where it could potentially fall sub $1,000, and that would be insane. So we could literally get this at sub $1,000. And yeah, so I mean, we still have a little bit of room down to go. Like, you can kind of tell, like, it's going towards those price ranges that God's Entry actually predicted. Like, I told you, he has been very accurate since I've known him. He's never been wrong. Now, I'm not saying he's always going to be right, but like, since I've known him, he has not been wrong. So I value that. I take that into consideration. I try to tell people, yo, this is where I'm getting my information. This is what we're doing. We posting it on a private group. We posting it in the Patreon, Discord. We trying to keep everybody updated, letting everybody know the moves that I'm making personally. Jay also lets everybody know the moves that he's making. God's Entry, he also lets everybody know his moves. So, I mean, well, for the most part. But yeah, it's a lot of opportunity out here right now, man. This is not a bad thing. It's a time to shop. So yeah, Ethereum is down here looking pretty. I mean, it's looking pretty tasty, man. Looking pretty tasty. This is a great price for Ethereum. I like Ethereum right here, but I mean, like I said, I still believe that it can go down, but it is down 12% right now. Let's look at the percentages. Ethereum's down 12%. Okay, Bitcoin is down half, 6%. I mean, okay. Omi token is down almost 10%. So yeah, we got 10, 6, and 12%. Now we can go over to one more of the popular cryptos here. And as you can see, Solana is also down 13%. So Solana is being hit hard. Now, if you compare Solana to something like the Omi token, what's interesting about that is that we have a utility token with no utility. And I mean, there's still projects out here getting hit harder than us. So yeah, as you can see, Solana is down to 30 bucks, 32 bucks. And more than likely it's going to continue to fall down. Let's see what it got down to right here. It was that 31. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect things to get better. Like right now, I don't expect things to get better. We're not about to start heading up. If anything, we still have some more room to go down. So I definitely am expecting more movement to the downside. I'm hoping for more movement to the downside because yeah, with these prices, I mean, you know, your boy could get another million Omi soon, man. Like I'm gonna let that keep falling. Let that get that 0.0009, like, you know, and yeah, like we gonna get another million Omi for sure. So yeah, I mean, things are looking pretty interesting in the market. Listen, I don't want people to see the markets and stuff going down like this. The reason that I'm showing you all the different cryptocurrencies that's down right now, so you know that this is normal, so that you know that this is across the board, everything is behaving like this. There's always a lot of FUD that people fall for. Oh, this is the end of Veve, this is the end of this, end of that. You don't think when Amazon stock in what was it, 19 something or whatever. I ain't even gonna try to bring up the date, but it was a point in time where Amazon stock went down from $100 down to like $6. You don't think that there was a lot of people saying this is the end of Amazon, the stock is worthless, it's a scam, it's trash? Like, you don't think that they was getting those messages? That's what scared people do. They make up stuff out of fear. They get scared. They start panicking. They start letting their fear take over. If you want to make it and you want to survive in this industry, not financial advice, but if you want to thrive and become very, very successful in this industry, you got to behave like the minority, not the majority. You need to behave as if you know what's going on. You need to be educated. You need to be expecting the things to happen that's happening right now, because we knew this was coming. Like, you've been getting the right information. If you're on the channel, if you're on the Patreon and Discord, you've been getting the right information. You've been getting it clearly. So, I mean, you're educated about what's happening right now. All you have to do is just keep the conviction and capitalize on it. You have to decide what type of moves you want to make. You know that certain things is a possibility. So what are you going to do? Are you going to buy at higher prices, or are you going to strategize and try to buy some stuff lower? This is the time when millionaires are made. Bear markets is when you buy the most, when you accumulate the most. This is when you get the most returns. Like, this is when you put yourself in position to get the most returns, because they're like, things during a bull run are going to pick back up and things are going to start exploding. But you have to be in position. Like, I know so many people who don't want to start buying until things start going back up, because they'll feel confident that things are going to go up. So let me get this straight. You're not trying to buy when it's at all-time lows. You're trying to buy when it's going back higher. Like, that makes no sense. The more that you accumulate and you buy while it's low, the more profit that you get when it goes up. So yeah, I mean, that's just something to keep in mind, yo. That's just something to keep in mind. Like, this project, like these Veve and Omi, everything, this project as a whole is insane. It's and the space is going to go much more farther than a lot of people may realize. So I'll also be sure to check out the Cavell Anderson show. That's my second channel. On that channel, I go over the entire crypto space. I mean, this is where I've been studying, picking up more game when it comes down to it. This is where I've been talking about my diversification and things like that. So yeah, that being said, y'all, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I got for you all in this one, man. I just wanted to let you all know what's been going on. Kind of let everybody know that, I mean, we still have a little bit of room where it looks like we could probably go down. I don't see things recovering anytime soon. We don't even have a solution for inflation right now. We've heard no logical steps that they're going to take to improve inflation. So yeah, I mean, the things are looking bad right now. So yeah, I don't expect NFTs, random NFTs to start popping off when the rest of the world is going to shit right now. So yeah, that being said, man, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out, fam.